Today I had a strong urge to record this video. Pahalgam attack has shook the conscience of the entire nation. Now I am not a security expert to comment how it happened or who the mastermind is. I am not an expert of diplomacy. Let me be upright with this. I am not here to talk about the implications, about the timing of the attack when PM was in Saudi Arabia or US Vice President J.D. Vance was in India. I am not a Kashmiri journalist to tell you whether there was a security lapse or not. I am not into breaking news business. I am simply here to talk to you about how damaging the attack has been for the Indian Muslims. Such incidents have a long-lasting impact in the collective memory of people, and some of the images of helpless women trying to save their husbands and children in a state of trauma will be a cause of distress for everyone for a long time. Even I couldn't sleep overnight after I saw those images. Now, images of efforts of local Kashmiris trying to help innocent victims will also settle down somewhere in people's mind.
पूरी खाली थी, मेरा पति साइड में था, एक इंसान आया, उसने उसको गोली मार दी।
यहाँ पे
उसने बोला कि ये शायद मुस्लिम नहीं है, उसने उसको गोली मार दी।
नहीं, आप टेंशन मत लो, अब बेटा आप यहाँ पे रहो, हम साथ में। मैडम, ये जो वहीद साहब है प्रेसिडेंट, आप टेंशन मत लो।
मेरे पति का बच्चा लो।
हम बचा देगा, कोई बात नहीं। भाई फोन।
I am worried about how my child's mate will see him when he goes to the school. The barbaric act of terror shows that we don't ever learn from our mistakes. We don't learn our lessons. We don't really learn our lessons. What happened when Hamas targeted innocent people in Israel? Entire Gaza was decimated and the Muslim world was a mere spectator. It has literally been bombed to Stone Age. All we can do is express our sympathies with the people there. Now, when such incidents happen on my country's soil, I am worried about my community. The fallout it will have on them, children, women, and youth. It is obvious that this mindless attack will fail to achieve any objectives, if there were any. Ultimately, the perpetrators will be pinned down and will die a horrible death, and when they will be buried, and the family will not be able to see their burial, and there will be hue and cry. Innocent people have died, innocent people will suffer, and then there will be another hue and cry. Now this is bound to happen. Despite local Kashmiris' efforts to help the victims, it is a fact that now Kashmir, which is a heavily dependent place on tourism and its economy depends on travel and tourism, will suffer. The season has gone for a toss, and so has the livelihood of lakhs of Kashmiri who are dependent on travel and tourism. Now, what is most damaging is the overall setback to the Indian Muslim community, which is already reeling under its own issues. And just when the collective consciousness of the community gets onto the path of progress and self-introspection, such acts of violence divert their attention. Just when Indian Muslims start focusing on educating their children and bringing about reforms, what Pahalgam-like terror attacks do is bring the community back to square one. Muslims are a violent community. They only believe in bloodshed. Now, my wife asked me, these terrorists, they make so much efforts to perpetrate violence. You'd be such a better community only if they put same efforts to educate their children and their families. Frankly, I was speechless. I did not know what to say. Now, misplaced narratives will surface now, over and over again. All rabid forces will get an opportunity to build a discourse which is highly damaging. Now, it is ironical that these terrorists, whoever they are, TRF or whatever they are in no way presenting Indian Muslims. But inadvertently, Indian Muslims will have to bear the brunt of their deeds. Don't worry, they are coming after you. They won't let go. No. Chances are that you will have a disproportionate Indian response coming your way. So be prepared. You bet. India will give you a bigger deterrent. Won't let go. But please, for Allah's sake, let all Indian Muslims be. They need to send their children to school. They need jobs for their families. They need livelihood. Remember the vendors who go to sell the things in the neighborhood so that they could feed their families in the night? Please forgive us. We don't need any kingdoms. Thank you very much. Two wrongs don't make a right. And there's a way of going about getting justice.
We want
justice. We want justice. We want justice. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा। हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा। हमारे अभी इधर जमा होने का मकसद, जो हमने अभी ये जेंटल मार्च किया है, हमारे यहाँ जमा होने का मकसद जो आज पहलगाम में टेरर अटैक हुआ है, हम पूरे पहलगाम की तरफ से इसकी पुरजोर मजम्मत करते हैं।
Now, we don't believe in your understanding of jihad. You'll be better off looking after your families rather than doing what you have done. You have shaken the conscience of all Indians. Now be prepared for the fireworks.